We all know the drill by now. Smartwatches and fitness bands are common nowadays. They track our steps, monitor our heart rate, and some even tell us when it is time to breathe. I'm looking at you, Apple Watch. But what if there is a more discreet, more comfortable way to track your health? Hello everyone, today what we have here is the Ultrahuman Ring Air, and I have been wearing it every single day for the past 3 weeks. This is not your average smartwatch. It is a sleek, minimalist ring that promises to track your health and fitness like never before. So let's answer some of those burning questions one by one. Who is Ultrahuman? Ultrahuman was started in 2020 by a group of tech-savvy athletes who wanted a better way to monitor their performance. Inspired by cutting-edge training methods, they created the Ultrahuman Ring Air. This innovative ring uses your body's data to help you optimize energy levels, track workouts, and improve sleep and recovery, with the ultimate goal of making fitness more personal and impactful. Since this is a fixed size ring, you will not be able to change the size once you decided on sizing. So, it is crucial to get the fitting right. There are two ways to measure your ring size. First is by using the Ultrahuman Ring Sizer app. The app uses image recognition technology and suggests the ring size based on the size reference to a standard credit card. Alternatively, if you have already decided to go on with the purchase, you can opt for a ring sizing kit that includes 10 plastic ring mock-ups. The general recommendation is that you have to wear this mock-up for at least 24 hours to find out which finger and which is the perfect size you want. Once you have decided on the size, Ultrahuman will finally deliver the Ring Air to your doorstep, which is this package.
Editor's note here, if you do own a 3D printer, you can visit Ultrahuman's website, scroll all the way down and click here, 3D print ring sizes. You can directly just download the STL file and then you can print the sizing kit yourself, which is convenient since you don't have to use the app to guess your ring's finger size, and also you don't have to wait for the plastic rings to arrive to your doorstep before you can tell them what size you are. So you can literally skip the wait and just print it and then try it on.
I have selected size 7 for my ring finger, and the actual ring fits just nicely. However, I do need to point out there will be about 0.02 millimeters of difference between the sizing kit and the actual ring. In my case, the sizing kit felt a little bit loose, while the actual ring turns out to be perfect. Other than the ring itself, you will also be getting a fitting wireless charger and a USB-C cable. The ring itself is lightweight and comfortable to wear, just that it might take some time for you to get used to it. Even for someone like me who were used to wear rings previously, I had to spend like about a week to finally decide on wearing it on my right ring finger instead of the initial plan of wearing it on the left ring finger. I guess that is just how it feels on my right hand. So everyone has their own personal preferences. Taking a closer look at the ring reveals how much precise engineering has gone into the making of this product. The outer ring is made of titanium with tungsten carbide coating for additional scratch resistance. It is then seamlessly crafted by housing all the sensors, battery, and electronics components in this transparent polished epoxy. There is just a small flat bump in the middle of the section of this ring for the optical sensor. The advantage is a beautiful piece of wearable technology that doubles as a jewelry. The downside, it is certainly impossible to be repaired should the battery degrades after years of usage. The pros and cons of miniaturization of technology. Of course, Ultrahuman has suggested you not to wear this ring even though they do have a anti-scratch coating, but especially when you're doing workouts like lifting, try not to wear the ring as it might scratch, because metal on metal is not a good idea. At just 2.8 grams of the average weight across different sizes, the Ultrahuman Ring Air is significantly lighter than most smartwatches and smart rings out there. The ring also comes in 5 different colors, and I have chosen the raw titanium color. That is pretty much all I could say for the ring's first impression in terms of the hardware, because realistically speaking, it is just a ring without any bells and whistles. No screen, no vibration motor, just a ring equipped with sensors for health tracking. The key highlight is the app itself. The Ultrahuman Ring Air experience is all about the app. Once you pair the ring and set up your personal profile, what you need to do is just wear the ring and it will do its job by tracking, and then the app will tabulate all the relevant details in an easy to understand format. Ultrahuman has done an excellent job at the data presentation. They have broken down the information into multiple segments, starting with the movement. The movement segment will allow you to look at what kind of activity you have done throughout the day. They have summarized it into movement index. Of course, from here you can check your daily steps taken, how many active minutes you have exercised throughout the day, and hours, active hours, and the total calories you have burned throughout the day. This is pretty standard information you can found on many others health tracking applications. What comes next is unique to Ultrahuman. This is called the stress rhythm score. This is like a calculation on your stress level throughout the day. What makes it unique is that they have separated your daily cycle into different phases. Like from what I can see here is 4 different phases: minima, phase advanced, phase dead, and phase delay. That is basically means that the time when you're resting, when you're getting up, and then when you're working, and then the time when you're winding down. So they also have a stress threshold. You can see like the amount of stress you should be experiencing throughout the day, and then at the time when you need to reduce all your stress and then start winding down for the day. They have all these tabulated into a very useful graphs and numbers. All you can see, you can just swipe it to different day and you can obviously see my score is not good at all. Yeah. What comes next is sleep tracking. We all know sleep tracking is a pretty standard feature found on many other smartwatches. What Ultrahuman has done is tabulating all the details throughout your entire sleep cycle. They have like sleep efficiency, your skin temperature during your sleep, restfulness, whether you are taking during the sleep you are getting enough rest, your sleep consistency, total sleep, even your heart rate during sleeping they are monitoring, and timing, restoration time. All of these are super detailed, and you can even click into individual scores and then look into your daily average, and they will even tell you recommending like how you can improve. Like for example, if I'm looking at my temperature control, how you can improve your temperature control is by, for example, they will tell you like a light evening workout, they will like slightly increase your body temperature, and they would like that is what affects your body temperature. So you will know how to like adjust your daily cycle or your activity cycle to like control your body temperature from there on. And moving on is this dynamic recovery. Dynamic recovery is a score that how they can see your daily recovery then from your resting period, because usually we just know like your sleep score, that's it. They don't tell you whether your sleep is good enough to recover what you have been doing throughout the day. So from here, they have broken down all the details into like resting heart rate, your heart rate variables and everything. This is a very useful information because obviously from here you can see my scores is not exactly good. My resting heart rate is slightly higher than the usual. Even my last night's HRV is dipping. So this is what some others health tracker may not be showing you, and Ultrahuman has been doing all these excellent jobs from here on. And other than that, of course, you can also look at all the individual markers such as your heart rate, your temperature deviation from there, so on. And interestingly, they also included a timeline of your daily activity. For example, from here you can see that they shown that how I have been doing throughout the day. For example, like during 10:23 a.m., they have notified me that my sleep has decreased, my deep sleep. And then during 2 p.m., they told me that, okay, I've been consistent with all my activity, so they want me to keep up with the same consistency. Of course, I took a nap. They did manage to capture that and then add some points to my sleep and recovery points from there on. And during 6 p.m., because of my lack of activity, they did tell me, you have lower activity volume today, but you still catch on by doing some workout, So until like 10:55 p.m., it's like they straight away told me that, are you feeling worn out right now? Ensuring a solid sleep tonight might be the key to feeling better tomorrow. So you can see that they are doing all these recommendations is what separates them from the other health tracker. Of course, just now what I've shown you is all about your past recorded data. If you're swiping towards your right hand side, which is Today tab, then they will show you even more interesting details, especially the circadian insight. So the circadian insight is a tool that helps you to identify the best time of the day for exercise, food, and light exposure. The benefits of circadian alignment go beyond your sleep health and cover the aspect of hormone regulation, mood, energy levels during the day, and much more. From here, you can obviously current stress rhythm is at 86 points, and I'm currently within the stress tolerant zone. So it's basically saying that not all the stress is bad, just you have to find the best timing for it. So overall, I'm very impressed with the design and the presentation of the app. You can tell they are not just shoving all the numbers at your face and calling it a day. They have detailed breakdown on each different aspects, then including the recommendations on how you can improve upon it. That alone should motivate you to do better. So how about the battery life? This thing is just a small ring, right? Now, Ultrahuman has claimed 4 to 6 days of battery life, depending on your activity level. I can attest to that as I'm getting about 4 to 5 days of battery life during my trip to Taiwan recently. The only activity I have during the 2 weeks trip was averaging about 10,000 steps per day. Is that a lot of activity? I think yes, way more than what I usually have. So overall, I'm really happy with the Ultrahuman Ring Air. It is a great option for people who are looking for a comfortable and discreet way to track their health and fitness. Of course, the price tag is a bit on the steeper side at $349 or 1,799 ringgit Malaysia. However, do keep in mind that they are not charging any subscription fees for any of the app features. Personally, I think that is a great business decision. I must admit, I was skeptical at first. How could a ring this small with a tiny battery and sensor can track all the details? But after wearing it for 3 weeks, I can tell the folks working in Ultrahuman are super dedicated at their work. That's why I am a believer now. If you are a data enthusiast and don't mind the price tag, this is a great choice for you. So that's my review of the Ultrahuman Ring Air after 3 weeks of use. If you're considering getting one, I recommend check out the Ultrahuman website for more information. Thank you for watching, and let me know if you have any questions or comments in the comment section below. I'll see you guys in the next video.